Good morning, dear students. Now, can you look at this picture? What can you see? A very delicious cake. Do you like cakes? Who bakes the delicious cakes for you at home? Mom bakes a cake for us, okay? Now, read the sentence with me. Mom bakes a cake every Thursday. What part of speech is this? It is the subject, the one who does the action, okay? And what part of speech is this? It is the verb, okay? The main action. And now, here we have a cake. What part of speech is it? It is the object, okay? The thing that the action is done to or done upon. And then here I have every Thursday. Every Thursday is the key words that indicate the tense. Keyword for the tense. Now, I'm going to ask you to do something. I want you to start this sentence with the word a cake. Okay, let's try. A cake. Where is the verb? Now, can the cake bake itself? No. The action is done upon the cake. So, we're going to say the cake is baked. What did we do here? We used verb to be and we used the past participle of the main verb in the sentence. In which tense did I use verb to be? I used it in the same tense of the sentence. And then I used the past participle. Okay? A cake is baked. Who did it? Mom. And then I'm going to add the subject. How am I going to add the subject? I'm going to use the word by. Okay? By mom every Thursday. Okay? Now, this sentence I call it the passive. This is the passive form. Okay? Where I start with the object. I start with the object. Okay? And this sentence I call it the active sentence. Okay? In which I start with the subject. So, how do I change the active sentence into the passive form? The active sentence into the passive form? I use 4 steps. Number 1, I start with the object. And then, number 2, I add verb to be. In which tense? In the main tense of the sentence. Okay? I imitate the tense of the sentence. And then I add the main verb in the past participle, and then I end with the subject or the doer using the preposition by. Now, let's try different tenses. Okay, here we answered in the present simple. Now we're going to use another tense. Look here at these sentences. Number 1, the waiter had served the dinner. Which tense is this, please? Okay, let's revise the sentence. This is the subject, this is the verb, and this is the object. Okay, now I'm going to start with number 1. The sentence starts with the object. So here I'm going to start with the dinner. Okay, number 2, I'm going to add verb to be in the same tense of, which tense is this? Past perfect. So I'm going to have verb to be in the past perfect. How do I do it? Had been. Okay? And then I write the verb in the past participle, serve. And then I'm going to write the subject introduced by the preposition by the waiter. Okay? Now sentence number 2. Some experts are evaluating our school. Again, some expert is the subject, are evaluating is the verb. In which tense? the present continuous, and our school is the object. Number 1, I start with the object, our school. Okay, and then number 2, I add verb to be. I add verb to be in which tense? Present continuous. Okay, our school is being, and the main verb in the past participle, evaluated, and then the subject by some experts. Okay, let's go to number 3. Our teacher, the subject, was checking the verb. The homework is the object. Again, I'm going to start with the object. The homework. Now, what's the tense of the sentence? Was checking, past continuous. So I'm going to use verb to be in the same tense, past continuous. So it's going to be the homework was being, and the main verb in the past participle, checked by our teacher, the subject. Now number 4, that, the subject, bought, the verb, me is the object. Okay, what about some batteries? What part of speech is this? Okay, now sometimes we have 2 objects in a sentence. I have object number 1 and I have object number 2. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one of them. Sentences like these have 2 answers, okay? Whether to use this object as the start of my sentence or use the other object as the start of my sentence. Let's try it. First, I'm going to use me. I was bought. Why did I write was bought? Was, verb to be, in the same sentence, past simple, and bought is the past participle of the main verb. Okay? I was bought some batteries by my dad. Okay? Or I can have another answer starting with some batteries, and I'm going to say some batteries were bought to me by my dad or by dad. Okay? Is this clear? Now, again, please remind yourself while answering the exercise of changing the active sentences into passive sentences, you're going to follow these 4 steps. You're going to start with the object, add verb to be imitating the tense of the sentence, write the main verb in the past participle, and then end with the subject introduced by the preposition by. Okay, why do I use the passive, dear students? Okay, now I have 2 reasons. One that concerns the object and the other one concerns the subject. Okay, I use the passive when the object is more important to me. Here, a cake is baked by mom. I'm only interested in cake, okay? I don't care who made the cake. I'm just interested in the cake, okay? It's the same here when the subject is not important or the subject is not mentioned, okay? For example, my car was stolen yesterday. I don't know who stole my car, okay? All I care about now is that my car is stolen. The subject is clear from the text. When I asked you, when were the pyramids built? Okay, you're going to answer the pyramids were built in hundreds of years ago, for example. Okay, now here the subject is known. Of course, we all know that the pharaohs built the pyramids. Okay? Now, let's go and practice this exercise. Number 1, rewrite in passive. The pop star sang a song. Again, I'm going to say the parts of speech. The pop star is my subject. Sang is my verb. A song is my object. And the answer will be, starting with the object, a song. Then number 2, verb to be in the tense. So it's going to be in the past. Was, okay? And the main verb in the past participle. And then the subject by the pop star. Now number 2, an explorer has found a dinosaur egg. Start with the object. A dinosaur egg, and then verb to be in the present perfect.